So I wanted to talk about stepping in place in WalkScape. There are going to be plenty of times in your life where you just can't get out and walk. Maybe the weather's bad, maybe you have kids and you're watching your kids. For whatever reason, maybe you just want to watch TV. There are going to be lots of times where going for a walk is just not going to be an option, but you want to keep getting progress in WalkScape. So I'm making this stepping guide to talk about kind of what I've learned about stepping in WalkScape and why I do it as my primary way of grinding WalkScape and why I actually prefer it over the walking pad that I bought. The first reason is efficiency. I have yet to find a more efficient way to get steps in WalkScape than what I'm doing right now. Depending on your speed, if you're going at a very casual speed, you will get about 6,000 steps per hour. That's pretty much the same as what I do walking. So even at a casual pace, it starts off roughly just as good as walking. Let's say I'm at work, I have some spare time, I do some stepping in my office. Let's say I'm at home and we're waiting for dinner to start, I might step. It's nighttime, I want more steps, I'll step in front of the TV. I will show you my account to just show you how far I've gotten in it. So I have 6 million steps. Probably over half of these, I would say, are from stepping in the spot, just like this. So yesterday I got 44,000 steps. That was pretty much entirely just stepping in place. So if you keep the pace up, if you go fast, you can get upwards of 9,000 steps per hour, which is what I try to reach as my goal these days when I'm intentionally stepping. The second reason why I like stepping in place, the physical efficiency on your body. If you are out for a walk, if you are on a treadmill, your legs are reaching forward, they're stretching, okay? And that's great, that's awesome for your physical health. I'm not claiming that stepping in place is better for your physical health than out walking about normally. So even though walking is fantastic exercise, there are a bunch of things about walking outside that are hard to sustain for very long, prolonged periods of time. So say for example, you know in a day that you want to get 30, 40,000 steps, but maybe the weather's not great. It will be potentially easier to do that indoors with air conditioning, stepping in place. One of the #1 things in WalkScape that prevents you from keep going when you want to is sweat. If you are stepping in a way where you're getting lots of sweat anywhere in your body, particularly around your legs, where they rub, where there's friction, that can be a limiting factor. You start to get chafing, you start to get burned, and then your skin gets really upset with you. And that can be an irritant that prevents you from stepping. What I have found is that if I'm indoors, especially in a place where I can control the temperature, like an AC, that greatly enhances my ability to go longer, to go farther. I find it less fatiguing. And so for that reason, when I have free time, I try to step in a cool place and I try to step in place like this. In addition to that, entertainment. You can entertain yourself while you're watching TV, whether you're on the computer, whatever it may be. I don't have a standing desk, so I can't tell you how productive I could be on a standing desk while I'm doing this. I'm not so sure. If you want to invest into a walking pad right now, I don't know, it depends on the country you are, which products you have available to you. I bought mine off Amazon. I spent I think like 140 bucks Canadian on that, which I guess would be like 110 American. Honestly, for me, I kind of feel like it was a waste. I thought I would get the walking pad, I thought I would love it, and I thought I would give up stepping in place for it, but no way. For me, this is way better. I can do this anytime. It takes less energy per minute, less wear and tear on my body, less friction between my legs doing this versus walking. And so for those reasons, I highly prefer stepping in place. But probably the biggest reason why I prefer stepping in place is just the convenience factor of it. There's no way I can say to my wife and kids, hey, I'm gonna go for a walk right now in the middle of the day. Like, I'm a parent, I've got responsibilities. But if we're, say, doing something in the house or doing something wherever, I can go like this. Yeah, I might look like a fool. Yeah, I might look silly to people in public. But if that's something that you can kind of let go of, it's a very effective tool for getting progress in the game. Obviously, the biggest reason to do this is your health. Some people would say, well, no, you should be walking, it's better for you. Takes more work, more effort than stepping in place. But my experience has been that doing this, something that you can sustain for a very long period of time, for way more hours than I could ever do on a treadmill. I get a lot of cardio out of it. I get a lot of exercise out of it. My endurance has gone way up. I've gone down 2 pant sizes. That's without adjusting my diet much. Like, I actually ingest a lot more than I used to. I'm looking at my monthly step total here. I have 933,000 steps, and I've got 3 more days to go. So we're doing a challenge in the game right now, and one of the challenges that I've taken on is to see if I can get 1 million steps in a month. So I'm on track for that goal. The reason why I'm showing this is all of these steps that I've done this month have almost been exclusively through stepping in place. I've done very little walking outside this month just because it's really hot here in Canada right now. And it's just a very nasty, unpleasant experience. I've been indoors, I've been stepping in front of my air conditioner, keeping cool. And yeah, my health has reaped the benefit. And obviously my progress in the game has been steadily growing too. I'm gonna finish off the month and hit my 1 million goal. And I'm gonna keep going here and keep grinding my Cape of the Trailblazer. I've got about 1.5 million steps left in front of me. So I'm gonna grind them out this way. Summer's almost over, so I am gonna head back to work. But whenever I do have free time to grind, this is how I do it. I know there are a lot of people in the WalkScape community who will like say, no, I love my walking pad, that's what I wanna do. If that's your thing, man, go for it, that's awesome. But I wanted to make this video for people who haven't bought a walk pad yet, who want to be as efficient as possible in the game, and in a way that is going to improve your health and make you healthy.